Hello everybody, in this lecture we will learn how to use JSON data in Python. JSON data is actually very important data type, and you can create many great programs with JSON because many websites they use JSON data. Okay, and now before that I already create here a JSON data. Its name is company, and here of course I will provide it, and you can download this JSON from website from Udemy. Okay, and first we will learn how to convert JSON data from our JSON data into the Python, and after that we learn how to make conversion from Python object into the JSON object. Okay, and the first we will work from JSON to Python. Okay, we will work with JSON data to Python data, and here we have two different functions to do that. Let's learn them. Reading JSON means converting JSON into a Python object. To do that, we have two functions: JSON.loadAs, this is first one, and the other one is JSON.load function. LoadAs method loading JSON data from a string, and the load method means loading JSON data from a file. Okay, this is a string, okay, JSON string. So we will learn firstly how to use JSON.loadAs data, loadAs method. Okay, and let's do it. Here I want to before that I want to talk about something. We need to import JSON module before we are using JSON. Okay, this is very important. If you don't import JSON module, JSON library, you cannot work with JSON objects. Okay, here firstly what I need to do, I want to here create a variable, and its name is data, and after that I will say here JSON load as method. Okay, and after that here what I will say, my string name is company, right? So I will say here company. Okay, and let's print our data. As you see here, now I converted my JSON to Python. How we can understand that? Actually here, as you see here, email value is null, but here if you check, email value is none. Why is like that? Because in JSON null means none means null. Here let's check it why it's like that. This is JSON object types, and this is Python object types. Okay, for the JSON object is dictionary, array is list, string is Unicode in Python, and number is integer long, real number is float, and true is true. But here as you see, this is with small letter, small t, this one is with capital T. Okay, false is also capital F, and small f. Null is none in Python. Okay, in JSON null, if you convert it, you will see it will be a none value. As you see here, our null value is none. That means we already converted our JSON data into Python object. Okay, and after that here, and as you see now, our code is not neat and tidy. So how we can do that? To do that, we can use for loop. But before that also I want to show you something. Now this guys here, this data type, it looks like dictionary in Python. Let's now learn its type of data. Okay, and as you see now, Python returns me dictionary. Okay, now is if I convert some JSON data, that means Python will make this data into a dictionary data. Okay, in Python. Now this is a dictionary. So how we can use our dictionary? To do that, I want to use actually for loop. Okay, to see neat and tidy data, I will say person in data, and here I will say, as you remember, here we have a dictionary. So I will say here my employee, because employee is my dictionary name. Okay, my JSON name actually here. So I will say here employee, and after that here I will say print person. Okay, if I type like that, and let's now check it. As you see now, our data is neat and tidy like that, because if we use for loop. Okay, And of course here we can also use like that. For example, if you want to only print out, for example, only name value, how we can do that is only name. We can copy this guy, and here after person you can say square brackets and here name. Okay, as you see now I only have name value from my data. Okay, and what is next now? We can also, we said this is load as method. That means we are we make conversion from a string with a string. So how we can we can read a JSON file. So to do that we need to use load method. Here I already here I have a JSON data. As you see is employee.json. Now I want to read this file. As you see actually it's same. This JSON and this one is same. I didn't make any difference between them. Okay, as you see email is null here. Now I want to read this file. How can I do that? To do that I will come to here and I will say, like before we learned, I will say with open method. Okay, with open, and what I will open employee dot JSON, right? My JSON file name was employee.json, right? And here I want to use R mode. Okay, here I will say s file like before, and after that I need to say data is equal to JSON.load method. Okay, but what I will load file. Okay, and after that let's use print data. As you see now I also print out my JSON file here. Let's make it like before because it's not readable now like here. So what I will do, I can use again here for loop. Okay, same, actually same codes like before, and here I will paste it this one, and let's check it. As you see now I got same result like before because they are same JSON file, same data. That's why I'm getting same results. Okay, and I want to show you something else. For example, here I have only name here, right? If I want to print out name and after and also salary, how can I do that? It's also simple. I will come to here after print person name. I can say person square brackets. Also let's say, for example, what we have here, we have name, address, age and salary. Let's print out also salary. Okay, as you see now this one is, first one is name and after that this is salary. Okay, this is how we can read from JSON to we can make a conversion from JSON to Python. And now also of course we have from Python object to JSON object. Okay, how we can do that, we will also learn that. Python objects, now we will convert Python objects into the JSON objects. To do that we have two functions again. First one is json.dump as actually, and other method is json.dump. okay, like before, dump as method convert Python object into a JSON data, and dump method converts Python object into a JSON file. That means if we have a Python object, we can create with Python object with dump method a JSON file. Okay, let's first learn dump as method. Okay, here I want to create another variable. I will say data2 is equal to json.dump as, right? I will say json.dump as. Okay, and let's, what we can use data, because our data is here now. It is already already Python object, right? So I can use data type. Now let's check it. Email is none here, right? As you see now, if I make conversion from Python object to Python object into JSON, that means that it should be null, right? This is none. Let's check it and data, and after that here if I say print data to, let's check it, and let's check email. As you see, email is null, but here it was none, right? Or here doesn't matter, none, but it is null now. That means it was data, data is Python object, and data2 is now a JSON object. Okay. And something else I want to show you, if you now, it's not easy to read our code, how we can solve this problem. To do that, we have indent keyword, and let's see it. If I say here, for example, this one, copy, and another argument here after data, I can say indent is equal to 3. Okay, let's check it. As you see now, our code is clear, is clean and readable, right? Is if you compare with first one. And what is next? Also, let's learn how to use json.dump. This is dump s, right? To do that, I will come to here, and now I want to create a JSON file with my Python objects. How can I do that? I want to use, again, of course, I want to use with open method. Here I will say, let's say new JSON, and of course extension must be JSON, right? I will create a file, and I want to write it, so I will use w mode. Okay, here I will say s file. Okay, after that I will say here json dot dump, and here what I need to say, here I need a Python object. Which one is Python object? Data2 is, this is a JSON object, so I cannot use it. I can use data because data is JSON object, right? So here this is a JSON object, this is a Python object, so I need to use data variable. Here I will say data, and after that my file variable. Okay, now if I press shift and enter, and after that I will go to my path, and I will check I have Python created this file for me or not. New json.json object. Let's check it, our folder. And now, as you see now, it created my JSON file. Let's click it. As you see now, I have it, but it's also not it's not clean to read it. So how can I solve this problem? Again, here I can use, let's copy this guy, and we can use indent keyword. Okay, and here what I will say, after file I will say indent is equal to 3. Okay, let's press shift and enter now and check our file. If I refresh it, as you see now, our code is readable and clean if we use indent keyword. And actually that's all. We saw how we can use JSON data in Python. After this lesson, not now, but we will learn also, we will make some examples about JSON data. For now, that's all. See you in the next.